Let's get into the motherfucking Lakers versus Warriors. Boy, oh boy. What a game. What a game. The Lakers, I think they were playing damn good, man. Especially the first and the second quarter. We end up leading, I want to say 66-60 at halftime. And it's like, all right, I'm feeling good about it. I'm not worried. It's the Warriors. They're not as good as what they used to be. And so the third quarter happens. And man, you want to talk about explosion? An explosion of offensive fucking genius. Just offensive firepower just showed in that third quarter when they went on a 25-5 run, I believe. And Lakers are down by 14 after leading by 6. And then we somehow get that lead down, even with Anthony Davis going back to the locker room. And that's one thing that I was damn proud of. It felt like Bron had a little bit of an extra kick after he knew that AD was out. And it didn't help. It really helped. We got into that fourth quarter not being down, I believe. And the fourth quarter's going well. It's going decent. And then out of nowhere, the Warriors, they just flip another switch. Lakers get down by, I want to say 9 or 11. And from that point on, I was eating dinner. At Cleaver Steakhouse, which is, that's amazing. Las Vegas, Cleaver Steakhouse, amazing. So I get pissed. I'm pissed. I turn off my phone. I'm done. I'm done watching it. I'm tired of us losing. We just can't get over the hump of 500. And that's what's going through my mind. I'm pissed, whatever. But I'm enjoying this dinner. I'm trying to. And so I want to say 2 minutes goes by. This was after Steph Curry hit that 3, I turned it off. But little did I know, I ended up watching the highlights, I want to say, in between the time I turned it off and turned it back on. D'Lo hits a 3. Clutch. And then from that point on, I think I lasted about 2 minutes. I was like, let me just check the score, man. Let's see if we lost. We're only down by 1 or 2. Oh, I said, I'm turning it on. And I turn it on, and then comes to find out we're up by 2. And I'm like, wow, what the hell happened? So let's just fast forward. I want to say till that night when the Lakers won. I look back and I see we go on this run, and I'm absolutely loving it. I absolutely loved it. And that was amazing, because I needed to know what happened. How did we gain the lead with only three something left? Like, how did we do that? Like, how did we do that? And so let's get back into the game. For some reason, we go into overtime, but that could have been stopped. But Steph Curry is that guy. He is that guy. Steph Curry is the only reason why that team is where they are right now, with a slim chance of going into the play-in. So it's just like, Steph Curry, unbelievable. And Draymond Green kind of gets Steph Curry to where he needs to be. And Steph and Draymond Green, those two together, I don't think they should ever split, just for the simple fact that Steph Curry is Steph Curry, MVP Steph Curry. And without Draymond, his numbers dipped tremendously. Draymond knows where Steph Curry needs to be. He sets screens. His intelligence on offense, on where to give Steph the ball or where to give him space for him to shoot the ball, is out of this world. Draymond needs to get a little bit more respect. I think some people do give him that respect, but Steph Curry wouldn't be Steph Curry without Draymond. But he would be a little, not like maybe a baby step down without Draymond, because Steph is still one of the greatest shooters, but his numbers do plummeted without Draymond Green. So shout out to Draymond. He almost had a triple-double. I want to say it was like 8, 11, and 10 or something in that nature. And like Draymond, he needs more respect. He does. Steph Curry, he ended up tying the game. We go into overtime, and LeBron, I want to say he scored the first 4 points. And then I'm thinking we're going to win the game. LeBron came out hot. He's ready to go home. He's 39. It's almost bedtime. some wine in bed. That's probably what he was looking forward to. So that happens. For some reason, let's get into the last. Klay Thompson, and this is what bothers me because I feel like they run this play so many times, and it's hard to guard because when you have two of the greatest shooters of all time on the same play, on the same action, the communication has to be a lot better than what it was. So you got Steph or Klay setting I think Steph set a screen for Klay, and then you have to communicate on the switch that. I think the switch is the best thing to do in that situation, but they did it. Klay gets room, Austin Reeves jumps, Klay pumps fake, and next thing you know, Klay hits that three to tie the game to get into a double overtime. And as double overtime is happening, we still go up. Like we're up. And then out of nowhere, Steph motherfucking Curry. Like Steph Curry is so damn good. It is unbelievable. Every shot that he puts up, I believe is going in. I really do. And so I'm thinking, damn, we lost this shit. Steph Curry, AD at the top of the key. He's dribbling, pulls up, AD with a hand in the face, and he makes it. Oh my goodness. Lakers are down by 1. We call a timeout. We're trying to get the ball in. We have to call another timeout because the Warriors are playing good defense. So we call the other timeout, and everybody knows where the ball is going. It's going in LeBron James' hand. And one thing that I appreciate about LeBron James is that he didn't settle for the jumper. Like his ability to get to the basket is so fucking easy. Put the pressure on the referees. Like literally put the pressure on the referees. He did that. Draymond fouls him. He gets to the line. So at this point, I'm telling my girl, LeBron's not that good at free throws. And we're down by 1. Maybe he hits 1. Maybe. And that's my fault for down the GOAT. The GOAT James. You feel me? That's my fault. So he hits the first one. Easy. Oh, okay. Come on, Bron. Come on. Second one. Oh, man. That amazing. We end up winning the game. Warriors had no timeouts. Steph just throws one up there, and we win. LeBron James, at 39 years old, I want to say he played 48 minutes. The man had 36, 20, and 10 or something like that. Like, he is special. He is special. He shot 50% from the three, and I want to say 50 from his field goal percentage. Like, this man is doing something out of this world that I don't believe we'll ever see. I don't believe we'll ever see something like that. He is a robot. He's a machine. He is GOAT motherfucking James. GOAT James. So, Lakers finally get above 500, which I'm happy about, but at the end of the day, I'm not, because the expectations were a little bit higher. So, but shout out, this is what I also forgot. Shout out to D'Lo. D'Lo, in the first half, he didn't play that well. In the second half, he kind of switched it a little bit. But in that fourth quarter, when we really needed him the most, he definitely showed up. He showed up with some clutch shots. And at this point, at this current time, I don't want to trade D'Lo. I do not want to trade D'Lo. And I was looking at my boy Luke's tweet, and he's saying we shouldn't do it. And I definitely do agree with him. I don't think we should do D'Lo. We shouldn't make this dramatic trade. One thing I do think we should look for is another point guard. I know we have Gabe Vincent, but he's been hurt. And even when he was playing, he wasn't consistent. And so we should have another playmaker on the court that would help out, something like a Tyus Jones, something in that nature. But also we should get another big, because Jackson Hayes, he's not getting the minutes. Christian Wood is decent, but he's not a big, and we need another big body so AD can get a little bit more rest. Let's say that. AD's playing a lot of games, a lot of minutes. And shout out to AD for getting healthy. He scared me a little bit. I was surprised he got back in the game, but I would like to see what happens with him from this point on. How serious is that injury? But I think we should get another big. I think we should bring back, which is maybe a possibility, is bring back Andre Drummond. Will that happen? Who knows? But I don't think we shouldn't trade D'Lo, man. We should not just switch our roster like that and expect Darvin Ham to get it right. Like, that's a lot of pressure on Darvin Ham. And that's a big switch up. But D'Lo's playing amazing. Can he sustain this? Like I said in my previous video, just all we need is 20. That's all we need. And if we don't get 20, just shoot a high percentage from the 3-point line and be a playmaker. That's my request for D'Lo. Something of that nature, something of that type, just something in that way, you know? So, but I want to say four Lakers scored 20 or more. And then you got Jared Vanderbilt, who is getting very healthy, and he's looking like a guy that we signed, right? He's looking like that guy. He has 14 points. Previous game, he has 17 points. He's playing amazing defense. His activity is off the charts. Like, shout out to Jared Vanderbilt, because his effort is unmatched. That's a guy that we need on the court, and that's a guy that's doing his job, man, and I appreciate it. Like, you're not going to see his ability on the offensive side. It's not happening. You're not going to see his impact on that side. So for Darvin Ham to ask him of that is a little unfair, because he does a lot on the defensive side of the ball. He does a lot offensive rebounds. His effort is crazy. Now, it's great that he's giving us these numbers, because that's something that we actually need. We need that a lot. So I am so proud of Jared Vanderbilt. The Lakers are finally feel like we're getting in a groove. We're going on this road trip, and let's see how we do, man. I would love to see the Lakers get a little bit way above 500, and I'm just excited. But shout out to the motherfucking Lakers and LeBron James. Go James! And that's it. That's it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sports Industry Podcast.